I think I'm about 6 months too early. I think my show's not till next year. Oh well.
Hello there.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ellie Moses, your 22-year-old law film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And the Andor TV series is due to drop in a matter of moments on Disney+. We are getting a 3-episode premiere, and I'm here to give you my reaction to all 3 episodes in one video. You are here to see the reaction. Let's waste no more time. I am hella looking forward to this show. Oh boy, let's get right into it. Star Wars TV returns. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 3-episode premiere has just dropped. Let's see what we're into. This is set 5 years before Rogue One, I believe. Let's see the early stages of Cassian Andor possibly getting into the rebellion. Getting into the rebellion. I've also only seen the first trailer for this show that released ages ago, and I loved the aesthetic look of it. I was taken away by it, and I was very intrigued by it. Already getting Coruscant Underworld vibes with this Morlana 1 planet. Blade Runner-esque vibes as well, with the rain as well. I love the atmosphere already. I just want to pause before I miss anything important, but I'm enjoying like sort of the aesthetic, the vibe to it as well, and that sort of nightclub brothel situation right there. Just the synthwave music playing in the background. It's like a futuristic GTA nightclub there mixed with Blade Runner. I really enjoy it, and yeah, very different, and I'm all here for it.
That's it.
I think Diego Luna's acting has been fantastic in this scene. How the camera just rocked focus on him and the 2 guards were out of focus, and it was just all his emotions reacting to their dialogue. It was fantastic. And the ass whooping begins.
Get him up! Move!
Oh. Unfortunately. Andor might have to clean up after his mess here.
We're going together. I'll tell them what happened.
Yeah, straight headshot. Andor Wick, baby. Andor Wick. Reminds me kind of in Rogue One when he took out that informant that was injured, I believe, before the stormtroopers came. Hey, what must be done, what must be... It is what it is. It had to be done. Rebellions ain't squeaky clean. I don't know why, but already off the bat, the production design of this show just looks 1,000 times better than Kenobi and the Book of Boba Fett, in my opinion, in my honest opinion.
Make a lie for me.
I can lie. I have adequate power reserves.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. Don't tell anybody you know where I am.
That's 2 lies.
Shout out B2MO.
Home.
Take your time on the way back. Take your time.
Why is it in like a minute or 2 I've seen more emotion from B2MO than a lot of characters I've seen lately? Just in general. Shout out B2MO.
The murder of 2 Primor employees!
Put out a bulletin. Kenari human men wanted for questioning. Slam their channels, flood it. Set up a desk here to monitor anything that comes in.
Damn. This guy,
Let's go!
as soon as his boss left, hey, he might not be putting his feet up on that desk, but he's taking charge. He's power hungry. He's not letting these murders go. He's not letting them go.
I don't want to know.
or why you took this thing last night, or any of it. Finish up. Get out.
Cassian,
Don't come back.
I didn't like seeing his, like, even 5 years before Rogue One, seeing him, how many, I guess, people he owes money to, how much debt he's in, how many favors he's asked. He's got like a lot of catching up or making up to do to a lot of individuals. We've seen only a couple this episode, or like a handful, about 4 or 5, and yeah, he's in debt a lot. We just don't know how many people else in the galaxy he owes money to or is in debt to. So, it's gonna be interesting to see how he claws his way out of this. I wish I knew what they were saying in Canary. Like, it just says speaks Canary when I have subtitles on. Okay, interesting. That was episode 1 of Andor, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to move on to episode 2 straight away and give my thoughts on the full 3-episode structure at the end of the 3rd episode. But yeah, let's move on to episode 2. Let's go. I don't know why, but seeing the flashbacks on Canary with the tribes and their hunting is a breath of fresh air in terms of the color grading as well. With the dull, I forgot what planet they're on. Not Milano, the other one, but like a lot of dull colors, browns, grays in that one, and then just transitioning to the, I guess, vibrant colors and greens of the forest. It's a breath of fresh air to see as well, but it's good to see Andor's past as well with that. I remember Andor saying in Rogue One that he's been in this fight since he was 6 years old. Now, he clearly looks older in those Canary flashbacks than 6 years old, but maybe he lost his parents, those mines that were shown before, and his tribe are having to live off that.
Don't you say a word. I mean it.
Oh.
You look comfortable.
Aunt Petunia, what's up?
Always said Fest. Every doc I've ever submitted has always said you were born on Fest. Have you ever said anything other than Fest?
Officially, no, I don't think so, but people, yes.
Who?
And so do
Well,
you.
how many?
I don't know. It's not something I've been keeping track of.
When everyone I've told is dead.
That's ridiculous. Jesse, Samo, huh?
That's family.
If we're making a list, we're making a list.
Well, it's all your women I'm worried about.
Oh, come on, please.
Femi, Carla,
Stop,
Sondri.
stop!
There's some names I don't even know.
Bubba Bix.
Vix has nothing to do with
Well,
this.
then who told these primo bastards about Canary?
Okay, this guy probably clearly thinks that Bix is cheating on him with Andor, but yeah, he's got all things messed up. She's just helping him out, but it ain't gonna end well. And he's drinking as well, so it's not gonna end well. I wonder if he's gonna dob into Milano and tell him that Andor's the Canary individual.
That says he's from Fest.
This was a tip call, right?
Here we go.
Maybe someone messing with us.
And we have
I
liftoff.
can see Canary here.
Hold on. I have an image.
I'm surprised.
Good.
Hey, yo, Bix.
Something to drink or?
Bix, calm down, man.
I've had enough.
Bix, go back to Morbius. Morbius is your boyfriend. It's Morbin time.
Fermenting out there, sir. Pockets of fermenting.
This is gonna be a...
Corporate tactical forces are the Empire's first line of defense, and the best way to keep the blade sharp is to use it.
This is gonna be a game of cat and mouse, obviously, with Andor, and it's gonna lead to something bigger with the Empire, little pockets of rebellion. But yeah, this guy is gonna be like the Agent Callus of this show, I reckon. In hunting the rebels in Star Wars Rebels, but he's gonna be hunting Andor and his crew. If he does have a crew, or it's gonna be just Andor as a lone wolf. I'm interested to see where the show goes and what we're gonna investigate, what we're gonna explore in the wider galaxy, because I love seeing a show finally a bit disconnected from the Force and all Jedi and lightsaber stuff, and seeing like sort of like the outskirts, the operations of sort of Empire factions and Imperial factions going on, and how they're keeping tabs on everything, and seeing these little pockets of rebellion maybe come out. So I'm very interested to see, and I'm all here for it. I'm enjoying the vibes of this show so far.
So, well, thank you, sir. So.
Hey, Skarsgård, big actor here. He's gonna have to play a major role in this show. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Don't know his name, but interesting to see what part he plays.
Why do we need comms?
Oh, Skarsgård's probably the buyer. Yeah, he's probably the one purchasing the Imperial. I can't remember the Imperial device Andor has. So I'm guessing. Yeah, I guess that's Andor's ticket or way out of this situation and getting off this planet. So we'll find out what happens.
You could just come in to tell me.
Oh. You know what species those guys remind me of? Do you guys remember in the Clone Wars episode with Pon Krell and that planet where they Anakin and Obi-Wan, Pon Krell and Rex, they were fighting that species, I forgot, and they all had the masks on and they were a bit yellowy, I think it's those guys. I forgot what they call it, but yeah. Unless they were wearing those masks because of the transport crash landing. Oh. Yo, this guy's getting assaulted with those darts. I guess their tribal leader just got taken out like that. I was about to mention before, if they came up with someone with blasters, they weren't gonna be in the best situation, and hence one shot, and then compared to the other guy who had to take multiple.
Kenari, mid-rim, abandoned after Imperial mining disaster. Mining, everyone died. Abandoned and considered toxic, Imperial prohibition.
I'm guessing his parents died in the mining disaster, and hence the remaining tribe.
There's no room for doubt on the path to success and justice. Luck to us all.
Yeah, this guy ain't it for delivering speeches. Hey, you gotta work on them, General Musk. Even the sergeant was like, hell no, that speech was capped, man. That ain't it.
Carry on. Inspiring.
Truly inspiring. He does not have an intimidating presence, does he? Mr. Musk here.
60 credits.
Oh,
Gutty, aren't they?
I recognize him.
Charging us to come and spend our money.
He was in The Witcher Season 1 and
Get it coming
Thunderbirds.
and going.
You guys remember Thunderbirds, that movie? With Bill
I'm
Paxton?
old enough.
R.I.P.
First
my
came
man.
here, you could drive in across the wasteland. They had a ground carry. Drive right through. That was no bargain either.
Andor with the badass walk leading us into episode 3. Let's go. Let's waste no more time, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 3. Let's go. I think the music has been great so far in the show as well. The score has been really, really good. I guess this is the climax leading up to Andor leaving the planet, and with the sergeant and his crew arriving on the planet, and then the deal going on with, I guessing, Skarsgård's character being the buyer. It's all gonna go tits up in my opinion, and then we'll see what leads into episode 4. Hence the 3-episode premiere, I guess. They wanted to get this sort of mini movie arc out the way. Oh yeah, this is probably like the first time him seeing his reflection and what it looks like. I'm telling you, some of the cinematography, production design, CGI, and just landscape shots of this show, like, you can tell there's been so much effort put into it, like, much more than the previous Star Wars shows. And in my opinion, the last few, the Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, were a letdown, in my opinion. If you like them, you like them, fair enough, but you can tell the effort put into this show has been fantastic so far.
In it. The bulletin doesn't mention him by name. It says they're looking for someone from Canary.
About that.
The Imperial prison record says he's from Fest.
Yeah, that's always been his story.
Where is he?
East Lock, Building 9.
There's so many factors.
He'll be there.
There's so many factors going into the situation of Andor leaving the planet. I just forgot as well, the boyfriend of Bix could potentially screw things up and get in the way and be a nuisance. I mean, he's the one that sent the distress call in the first place as well. And that's how they identified the Canary description, and hence Cassian Andor as well. And then Luthen arriving, that's Skarsgård's character. Gonna be interesting to see what's going to happen. Oh, and then you have obviously the squadron arriving. There we go. Interesting ship design, by the way. I remember I was seeing it going through hyperspace last episode, and I'm like, oh, that's an odd ship to be going through hyperspace.
We need to leave now.
Could be anything.
I'm guessing this is a flashback to Marva finding Andor. Yeah. Scavenging for the, I guess, resources of the ship.
I like your spirit, son. You just might not want to be here when they come to clean up.
Republic frigate approaching.
Yeah, because I noticed Marva looked a bit younger and her hair was brightly colored. I was like, wait, is this a flashback? And it is.
With that North team, stand by.
At least these guys sound like they know what they're doing. In terms of, like, even before when the sergeant was giving the speech about how they're going about getting their target and dividing into teams.
He's got people here.
Yeah, people who've just killed a Republic officer. It'll be open season here the moment that frigate lands.
Okay, so this is how he was separated from his sister.
You better think about this.
Plenty of time for that. I'm not leaving him here to die.
Please tell me these things are working. B, respond.
That ain't good. That ain't good.
Are you recharging? An untraceable Starpath unit. Vector crystals, unsealed, still intact. You can track every Imperial coordinate for 9 radial parsecs.
Is it here?
That is valuable.
Did I ever tell you that Cassian was born on Canary?
I don't remember.
Oh, damn.
I do.
That's a breakup.
I remember.
That's a breakup. It's done. Khalas.
How could you?
Wait. What is going on?
I can't believe you do that.
Man, you just lost that glamour. You lost that glamour.
Got the money, I got the box. What else is there to talk about?
I'll give you another 1,000 credits to tell me how you got it.
Another 1,000.
Make it 10, bro.
How?
From the Empire? What do you need? A uniform, some dirty hands, and an Imperial toolkit.
I mean...
They're so proud of themselves. They don't even care.
I mean, if that's the explanation for Kenobi sneaking a layer under his coat, they don't even care. There you go. There you go. Andor just explained it. Hey, they don't care. That's how they didn't know this.
They're so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine it.
Can't imagine what?
That someone like me would ever get inside their house.
What? They laugh the way they push through a crowd. The sound of that voice telling you to stop, to go, to move.
Maybe Luthen is the reason Andor gets into the rebellion. Maybe he's part of something bigger.
Why don't you let me count that money?
Well, then hang me, wouldn't they? Take me up Rick's Road and hang me in the square. Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Isn't that where they hung your father?
Who are you?
Okay, damn. This guy got receipts on Andor. Okay, they hung his father. Damn.
Said I know you. Yes, I want the box, and I'll leave with that if it's all I can get.
Roddy Rich the box?
I came looking for something more, and I think I found it. I'd like you to come with me.
Hey, Rebellion. Yeah.
I know you killed 2 corpos at Molana 1. I know they're coming for you. Seems like such a waste to let them have you. Waste of talent.
So clearly Luthen and the Rebellion have been keeping tabs on Andor for a while.
That's the wrong question. The right question is, how much time do we have to get out of here?
Why would I go anywhere with you?
Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?
Yeah, baby. Hey, I got G'd up by that scene a little bit. That was great.
Rule number 1. Never carry anything you don't control.
You can see Luthen's gonna be a bit of a mentor to Cassian when he's rising the rebellion, or like teaching him like certain tactics as well.
We're surrounded. Yeah, it's the long way round. What is that?
I put slap charges on the doors.
What?
Rule number 2. Build your exit on your way.
Hey, Luthen a straight up G, man. We get Andor week, we got Luthen week here, man. Oh damn, unlucky son.
I told you to wait! We've got 2 men down.
It wasn't their fault, they kinda had to engage because of the explosion, so. I love the sound design in this sequence as well. No music, just using the diegetic sound of the entire factory. The wrecking ball thingy-majiggies. Oh. Oh. Latest to the box. I don't think he got it, unless by a miracle he somehow snuck it in.
The box is just sitting back there.
Okay, he didn't get it.
Smart.
What if it's just one guy left?
That wouldn't come here with only 4
Whoa, that was lucky. That went straight through him.
We're on North Stairs Lane. North Stairs Lane.
Max! What have you done to us?
You stop right there.
She's bleeding!
I'm telling you to stop.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Her deadness!
Oh, there we go, yep.
What's going on out
Bro,
there?
did you really have to shoot him?
Acknowledge, sir. Stand by.
Hello?
Bro, my guy is shooting at anything. There is no composure on my man whatsoever. Power hungry ass.
In position.
And in hindsight, taking 12 men wasn't enough. I like how we get a sense of like understanding where everyone's positions is as well. And Marva just warned, that's when the clanking stops, that's when you should start to threat. So I don't know if the village is going to rebel on these fools and they're going to get some backup here. Oh, they are going to get some backup. Unless, oh no, this was Andor with the ultimate flank. The ultimate flank. Dead silence. He's never been in such an inferior position besides being with his boss.
Kill him.
How many?
I'll kill him.
12, 14. A dozen men, 2 officers.
Did this guy take off without the... Was that a trap set by the villagers, I'm guessing? Or was that just accidentally caught up?
Shit. We're under siege. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm guessing it was the help of the townspeople from Ferrex. I reckon that's a decoy. Concentrate fire on one target, escape on another. Celebrations cut short. This cat and mouse game is probably going to be a situation of who can outsmart the other throughout the series. I wonder if we're gonna see Marva ever again in the show, or even Bix, now that Andor's leaving the planet this episode. Yo, my guys, this is the first time him probably being in the field of battle and losing men in combat like that, and he's just stunned. I like the interchanging cuts of Marva getting Cassian off the planet as a kid, and then Cassian leaving with Luthen. She's taking him away from his real home to another home, and then he's leaving his home he's known for a while to go with Luthen. Similar lighting as well with the suns. I feel like we could have got more with the Marva relationship. Hey, you know what? I loved it. I really liked it. I really liked it, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that 3-episode like mini movie arc for the premiere of Andor was really needed, because I felt like the first episode was a bit slow, and I feel like a lot of people would have felt a bit underwhelmed if that was just the premiere episode of Andor. It's really good that they released it in a 3-batch episode, sort of like a mini movie arc getting off Ferrix. And oh, the show's still playing. I forgot to pause it. Lol. Having that, I was like, what's that sound? Having that sort of like mini movie arc, and yeah, I like the situation of showing a bit of Andor's past on I forgot what it's called. I forgot the planet, but showing a bit of his past on that planet. Showing what he's been up to, I guess 5 years before Rogue One, his situation with Bix, him owing a significant amount of money to lots of individuals, him in search of his sister. I guess that's going to be a larger plot line as he's sort of learning everything from Luthen and learning and being, I guess, integrated into the rebellion. Maybe he finds his sister in the rebellion. I'm guessing that's going to be a storyline explored throughout the show, him finding his sister, if she's still alive. Because he was clearly searching for her at the beginning of the first episode in the brothel, and saying that there was a woman working here, but they were saying, you know, she left months ago, so clearly his sister's still alive. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think some of the cinematography was fantastic. The show looks fantastic. The production design feels fantastic. It feels very the show looks very rough and gritty, and that's what I like about it in terms of the Ferrix planet, and even Molana 1, sort of getting that sort of Blade Runner, Coruscant underworld vibes, you know, even mentioning a brothel. It's a different take on the Star Wars universe, which is really what I'm enjoying at the moment. And yeah, I like that the show is not squeaky clean. We've seen some, you know, like certain characters or important characters in the beginning few episodes, such as Tim being killed off, even some of the action, like even exploring the sergeant from Molana 1 losing his soldiers. I feel like it's been quite decent so far, you know, showing the nitty gritty stuff of the galaxy, and I guess we're going to see more of that as well, with Luthen sort of teaching Andor certain morals or certain decisions to make in certain situations. You already saw that with him telling him, like, you know, rule number 1, always create your exit plan on the way. And even when they had the sergeant captured, or sort of the captain captured, and he's like, I'll kill him for you. And that decision could come back to bite him, because he's going to continue to pursue Andor. I don't think he's done with him. Clearly, he's going to be even more out for revenge, and he's going to chase his ass down to the ends of the galaxy. I don't think he's going to let this go by, because that's an L for him. Whether we see more of Bix, I'm not too sure. Marva, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I like sort of the flashback transitions as well with Andor and his past in the first few episodes, and even in the third episodes towards the end, you saw Marva rescuing him as they're sort of salvaging and scavenging from the ship wreckage. And then at the end, bit of like, you know, poetic filmmaking with the similar lighting, the similar I guess how do I say it? The similar actions of Andor looking out into the sunset as he's leaving Ferrex, and then similar to how he's leaving his home planet as well. I forgot what it's called. I can't believe I forgot it. It was just on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reactions to episode 1 to 3 of Andor. I think it was a solid premiere. I'm really liking it so far and excited to see where the show goes. So yeah, as always guys, it's been your boy Ellie Moses. Take care. God bless and peace.